Welcome to another episode. Let's see plans. I'm your host KD. Today we have a special guest. She lost about 89 pounds, and she's an entrepreneur. Welcome, Stasha. I'm saying that right, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So, before we speak about your weight loss journey, I want to speak about your lash tech business.
Okay.
What I want to know is what inspired you to become a lash technician.
What's crazy is I didn't even like lashes when
Okay.
I first started lashing. I feel like anybody that just has a 9 to 5, we're always kind of looking how to make extra money. No money is ever enough money.
Yeah.
Especially when I was a young mom too. I had a Naya when I was 21 years old. So,
Okay.
imagine just being yourself and needing more money, but then having somebody little and needing more money on top of that. I was in pharmacy. I did pharmacy tech for a while. And I don't know, one day I went and got my lashes done.
Okay.
And I fell in love with the look. And I'm like, this can't be that hard. So I actually did not take a class. I got the stuff off Amazon and started doing it on a mannequin at home, which I do not recommend nowadays.
Oh, okay.
But I am, to an extent, self-taught. And I would just keep doing it on my mannequin. I would get my best friends and start doing it on them. I was doing it part-time, and it was making me a little bit of money. I would do sets for like $25.
Okay.
Yeah, $25 right out the house. Then COVID hit. We're going past, a couple years now.
Yeah.
I'm a little better. Things take time. But COVID hit. This time I'm working at St. Joe's. I did pharmacy tech and switched over to phlebotomy. So, Naya had to do the whole at school, at home thing.
Oh yeah, because kids were doing
Yeah.
homeschool at that time.
And work during COVID, especially I don't know if it was just the hospital, I felt targeted, but they did not care. If you were late, you were like, you got that demerit, those little demerit things, you get
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, you're done. So I was just like, it's time to just get serious.
Yeah.
So I just started, I think, I can't honestly remember if I put a 2-weekend or if I just writed it out to the point where, I had to miss because Anaya had school at home or whatever the case was, and they let me go. But I just started lashing every day, every night. I was doing lashes at 8 a.m., 6 a.m., 2 a.m.
Oh man, you very, very consistent.
I mean, at that point, everything was at home. The kids was at home, school was at home. I couldn't give a suite, the whole COVID restriction stuff.
Okay.
Then things changed. You could have like section suites, and I will shout her out. Her name is Sienna. That is somebody you actually could connect with.
Okay.
Sienna, she reached out to me one day. She is a great lash tech. She wanted me to come work at her shop, and I'm like, you want to work with me? Like, this is somebody that I'm looking at all the time, that inspo, pics, all that stuff. And she took me in her shop, and that's why I say to some extent self-taught, because she really taught me how to do volume lashes, and that is what sells. So I will forever be grateful for Sienna.
So you say, you mentioned about it was self-taught. So what kept you going?
I feel like when I start something, I like to see the end of it.
Okay.
A lot of people, I feel like, now having taught other women or whomever to do lashes, a lot of people don't succeed because lashes is not something that you see an ending to right away.
Right.
It takes about 2 hours for a full set. Like when you're doing somebody's nails or you're getting your hair cut or something like that, you see it right away.
Yeah.
You really have to have like trust in the process. You have to have patience, calm. You sometimes you can't even really talk.
Right.
People's eyes move more than they really think they do. So there's a lot of things you can't do when you're getting your lashes done. You cannot be on the phone. You cannot chew gum. You cannot eat. You cannot open your eyes. Some people can't even talk because they'll be like flickering and everything.
Damn. So you gotta sit still like a statue.
Literally. And then some people, you would think you could fall asleep, but some people just be sleeping too heavy.
Oh, they be jumping in their
Yeah.
sleep and moving. Yeah, okay.
So it's like music, some lash techs like music, some like putting on TV. Like me and Meadow and I, we work together. We love putting on crime.
Oh, crime
We
shows.
love crime shows. Maybe that's a podcast I need to be looking at. Is crime shows. Yep. Okay. Now I know what podcast I'm going to be listening to.
Okay.
Crime
Okay.
podcast.
So I want to ask, what is the typical process for a first time client?
If you're a new first time client to me, I really just ask you what you're looking for, depending if they booked hybrid or volume.
Now, what's the difference of a hybrid and volume?
Okay, so
for people that don't know.
things have like totally changed nowadays. Not everybody does like a true hybrid, but a hybrid full set is fanned lashes and classic lashes mixed together. And volume and mega volume is based on the diameter of what volume lashes you are using.
Yeah.
But not everybody, to each its own, really. That's why there can be so many lash techs, because everybody has a different technique. Something that somebody posts I could not like and somebody else could love.
Right.
So that's one good thing about lash techs. So many people think that, everybody's doing something. I always tell them, there's people that would come to you that would never even come to me just because you're you. So you can never think like that.
Yeah, true. True. So how many hours does it normally take?
If you're new, it could take a while. When I first started, it took me like 6 hours sometimes.
Damn.
So long. You have to be very upfront if you're new, because a lot of people don't like to lay that long. It's a long time to lay there.
Dang.
I can do probably a full set in like 2 hours, depending on how many lashes you have, maybe an hour and a half. But if I'm really taking my time, maybe like 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's pretty quick.
Okay. Damn, man, that's long.
It does sound long,
That's
but you
long.
could take a little nap, listen to a little TV.
Right. So, what are some of the biggest challenges you face as a I keep saying a lash technician?
Probably just season changes. I was just talking to my friend about that today. Like right now, this week is kind of slow for me, but school is actually starting early for some kids.
Yeah.
So that I service only women, not women and men. So that sometimes is a pay cut for me depending on season. I want to say that's probably the biggest one.
Okay.
I don't really care for like reels all the time. Like I'll do them, they're fun sometimes, but there's some people out here that are doing them all the time, every day. Yeah. That's a whole nother job. And maybe it's because I have been lashing for so long. I'm just to a point where I like to go to work, have my little lash clients, and actually they're not little, my big lash.
No, I get it. I get it.
My clients, and go home.
So you mentioned you only do women, not men. Why is that?
I would do men if they want.
Oh,
yeah, no,
okay.
I actually have only ever done 2 men in my life.
Okay.
But I was just saying, like, it tends to be only a woman service. So there's like, times where, like I was saying this week, school is starting early. I know I got to buy school supplies, school uniforms, shoes. So that takes away from extra services sometimes.
Yeah.
Christmas, probably like the beginning of a new year. Those times get a little slow.
I see.
Yeah.
So when you started your own business, how did you stay motivated? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. I feel like it's still hard. I still have like this.
Why is that? You say it's still hard. Why is that?
Imposter syndrome, really. Imposter syndrome.
You're using big words. I don't know.
You against you. You beating yourself up. You don't really know. You act like you don't know you and what you're capable of and what you can put out there, but I feel like just us as a whole, any situation when things are not going how we expect them to or how they were the week before or the day before, like we get to freaking out. Like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do next? And the whole time, it's really okay.
I see. I see. That's something, I'm battling with that word you just said. I can't pronounce.
Imposters.
Imposter.
Imposter
That word.
syndrome. Yeah.
But yeah, like, starting this podcast, little moments where I feel discouraged and then like people not showing up, stuff like
I
that.
could say the same. No, like no call, no show.
Man,
Yes, it happens.
I experienced that yesterday.
It happens.
This individual, I ain't gonna say who, at the last minute didn't like communicate.
Yeah.
It was my fault too, cause like my dad had passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So like it kind of threw me off. But yeah, I was really, really upset, and I called my mom about it, and I called one of my guys. And make a long story short, my guy, he's an entrepreneur. He does hair.
Okay.
He not hair, but he's a barber, I should say. But he was just telling me, welcome to the game. That's what comes
It
with
happens.
that.
Even to this day, I mean, like I said, I've been doing lashes for 8 years. I still get a no call, no show. Not all the time, but it happens.
So how do you deal with the no call, no shows? Like you tell them they can't never come
Honestly,
back. How do you?
I mean,
handle
some
that?
will reach out, some won't reach out no more. But I don't know. I'm just not like that. Even with people that really have irritated me in the past, you have to really irritate me to be like, you are not a client of mine anymore.
Okay.
I will voice though. I do think that it's important to be transparent.
Okay. I agree.
You know,
100%.
even if it was me, I can admit sometimes I've been wrong. If I feel that I need to give you a deposit back or compensate you or whatever, I do that. But you also did this, this, and this. Because this is my job. I'm the worker. I'm the HR. I'm everything. So I feel like you get a little bit more emotional because you are doing everything. And it's not even emotional because you're so upset. It's emotional because you are wearing so many different hats at once.
True.
Yeah.
So, what's your advice for someone who's wanted to, start their own business?
And has an issue like that?
Well, just in general, just to keep staying encouraged.
I feel like that's a tough one. I say that's tough because some people just really have that drive, I feel like.
So, what's your drive then?
My daughter.
Okay.
My Cash, Anaya, my mother, myself. And I only say that because when I have taught some girls, like, you can tell, like, if they're going to take this serious or not. Or if they think they're just doing it because they're going to make some money real quick. Like, I don't think that anybody, that's my advice. Do not do something because you think it's going to make you a lot of money because it's making somebody else a lot of money. Do something because you're passionate about it. That's when it shows up for you because you're showing up for it and other people. Because sometimes it can get demanding, sometimes it can get hard, sometimes it can get frustrating. Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do. Sometimes you have to use your own money and not money that you put aside for it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to upset people, meaning friends, clients, whomever.
I agree with that part. Man, I hate to share this story, but starting this podcast, one of my guys that I started with as a cameraman, and me and him super, we cool, but I felt like he wasn't reliable.
Yeah.
So it's just like then that's when I met him, through a friend, and shit, we clicked. You know what I'm saying? And I'm bringing all that up to say is that. Like, damn, I didn't want to cause a friction and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then what you had said is very true. So it's just like, it ain't personal, it's just business.
And you can't always do business with family and friends.
I agree 100%.
And you, like you said, how you met him.
Yeah.
You honestly, I feel like when you are an entrepreneur and you do really care about what you're doing, you meet so many dope people along the way that become great people in your life.
I agree. Shout out to my dog Ron, by the way.
Right.
But yeah, heck yeah, I agree with that. So This is my last couple questions about lashes. Can you share any tips for maintaining I'm sorry. Can you share any tips for maintaining healthy natural lashes?
Healthy natural lashes.
Or just
Don't if healthy natural lashes, do not wear strips because they
Okay.
just snatch out your natural lashes.
damn, I don't know.
Yeah, don't wear strips. And if you are wearing lash extensions, I mean, no picking, no pulling and rubbing. Don't sleep on your face. Listen to your aftercare. Everybody's aftercare could be different depending on
Okay.
products they use. That's about
Okay.
it.
Now, last question. How can people get in contact to get your service?
Instagram.
Okay.
You can follow me at eyelash a lot, and it's EYELASH.ALOT. My link is in my bio. I also have my personal, not my personal, but my work phone number on there. You can always send me a text if there's nothing on there that's available that you see.
All right, cool. So to switch topics, um, I mentioned earlier how you lost 89 pounds.
Yes.
So you were 289 pounds. So what happened for you to get to that weight?
I feel like it just happened over time.
Okay.
I honestly don't know how it just happened, but I feel like the day I realized it happened, I'm like, we can't keep doing this.
So what made you realize, like, you woke up or you feel like, man, my thighs keep
So like
rubbing
I've
together?
always been a bigger person.
Okay.
Never like really felt a way about it.
Okay.
Comfortable, you know. Even the person or anybody I've been with, they've never made me feel like it was an issue or anything. But Cash and I travel a lot, and we were in Houston this specific birthday. I think it was my 30th birthday. And I was with a couple of my friends came out there too.
Yeah.
And I just felt like that was one of the first trips or just any time where it's just, you know, you go on a trip and you get your outfits together and you're ready
Yeah.
to look good and feel good. And I was happy, but me, I just didn't feel good. I felt like I was always checking my outfit or doing something, or I wanted to change, but I wasn't at home and didn't have anything else to really try on. I was at a place where I was ready to just be like, I want to wear this today, and I put it on and I felt good right away.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go through my closet and be like, this doesn't look right, this doesn't look right, this doesn't fit, this doesn't fit. I was tired of that. So tired of it.
I see. So how was the journey when you first started working out?
So hard. I cried so many times to myself. I don't really know if I cried to Cash a lot. I whined a lot. But I definitely told Cash and Anaya, like, things are gonna change around here, food-wise.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, if there's days that Cash has to cook, you're gonna have to cook that meal. Or if you guys are gonna be eating out more, or if you guys are gonna start eating healthy, whatever the case is. But I need help. And, you know, they did that. I always tell everybody I could not have lost all the weight that I've lost without Cash, actually. He has been very helpful.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good that you had that supportive partner.
Yeah. If he'll eat a salad for
Yeah.
dinner,
That's good. I'm glad to hear that because most men would be kind of like insecure or they
people ask that too.
Yeah, no,
like
that's good,
how
though.
much weight? Like, has he ever said anything about like?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you that.
Yeah, no. I don't. He doesn't want me. Cash is like I think 150. Like I know he would never want me to be like 150, 150. Never. I don't even want to be that small. But
Okay.
no, I don't. He's never. He's supportive.
That's
Even
good.
when I was what I was, it was always just, I love you the way you are. If you want to do this, you want to do that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So, during your journey, what were some of the biggest challenges you had to face along the way?
Honestly, probably just food.
Oh, so you like to eat?
I like sweets really bad. I still like sweets.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know if it's okay to, I smoke weed. I smoke. I don't care about people knowing that, but I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
go
no.
ahead, go ahead.
So I smoke, and I feel like when I smoke, that was really my big problem.
Oh, the craze.
Yes, I had, and actually, that was probably my other biggest um, hardship was smoking because I remember I went through a period where I did not change my smoking habits, and I would still like smoke before a workout, after a workout. Like I smoked so much, and it was just like Anastasia, you have to stop. But then I had realized like when I slowed down smoking, I was doing it because I was bored. I had nothing to do.
Oh, okay.
I do enjoy smoking though. I like smoking. I like being high here and
Yeah,
there.
weed ain't
So,
bad.
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But so I'm saying that to say I still smoke because people ask me that. They know that I smoke, and they always ask me like, "Well, did you have to stop smoking to lose all that weight?" No, I did slow down though. I don't
Okay.
smoke as much as I did every day. But smoking and food, they coincide with each other.
Right.
When I would get high, I would probably get more hungry.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. Yeah, I'm already knowing. So what is your diet now? I know, cause see, I'm vegan.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm vegan. I eat plant based, cause I'm trying.
Okay, wait, that means that you only eat vegetables. Okay.
I just eat anything that's not animal product.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like to the T though.
yeah, to the T.
Like not even eggs.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah,
I mean, I don't like eggs. I don't eat eggs.
yeah. Nah. Cause for me, I switch because of like certain foods I eat. I get bloated.
Is that new
Me being vegan.
for you? Yeah.
Nah, I've been vegan for like 4 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's not.
but
That wasn't hard to.
nah. I watched a documentary called "What the Health." I don't know you.
Oh, I think I have.
Yeah. Then I watched Game Changer. It was on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there, but watching that changed my perspective.
Okay.
But I wouldn't encourage people to go vegan. I'd say like eat like alkaline foods.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm.
Do you ever have like trouble getting certain like vitamin in?
Yeah, and that's why I wouldn't recommend people to go vegan because like I became anemic.
Yeah.
And my omega-3s low and stuff like
Okay.
that. So now I'm like, chickpeas and mushrooms and stuff like that.
Trying to find the
Yeah.
alternative.
Yeah, because I can't see myself eating red meat. I probably would eat seafood if I can't find a solution to my problem, but I ain't eating no red meat.
That's fair.
I'm cool on that. So what kept you being consistent? Because a lot of people will make excuses.
The beginning was hard.
Yeah, so explain that. Let's go back to that. You said the beginning was hard. What was hard about it? Like just waking up with aches?
No, I feel like because I have tried before to get in the gym, so I feel like everyone has tried before, so you're gonna wake up sore.
Yeah.
But it goes away in a couple of days, and then you keep going, and it's better. But it was hard in the beginning just because it was not part of my routine. It was not part of my routine to really watch what I was eating. It was easier to just go out to eat or eat whatever I make for them.
Okay.
It was easier because I wasn't paying attention to how many snacks I was eating on top of eating. And it would be easier to not diet because who doesn't just want to just do whatever?
Right.
But hardest in the beginning because you almost like kind of forget some days. I feel like you always wake up, you might wake up happy, you might wake up sad or tired or whatever. Days that I might be tired, I might have forgot, like, I'm on a diet. All of a sudden, I just have a hand of, like, hot Cheetos or something, and then, like, mid-bag, I'm like, oh, wait, I can't even be eating this. Yeah. And then also not seeing changes in the beginning, I think, is probably a big one. Losing weight does take a lot of time, especially when it's a lot. Yeah. I didn't really feel like I noticed anything probably until I lost my first 30, 40 pounds. And that's a lot of time. For me, it took at least probably like 3, 4, 5 months. So, and also I don't recommend it if you are on a weight loss journey, but I always look at the scale.
Me too.
Every day. I can't help it. It's because I started off that way, but now I can't stop it. But I don't recommend it just because it can psych you out. Especially as a woman, your body does so much stuff every month. Your weight fluctuates, bloating, water, all that stuff. So you'll think you're like this, and then the next day you'll be up a couple. It can mess with your head.
So how did you overcome that?
Honestly, kind of paying attention to my body.
Okay.
I downloaded like this app called MyFitnessPal app. You sign in, it tailors to yourself. It tells you like how many calories to eat. Now that was very cumbersome. A lot of people don't want to calorie count, but you really kind of have to if you don't know what you're intaking.
I agree.
I even got to a point in my friend, her name is my friend Carmen. Actually, that is somebody else too. You could do. She is a nutritionist.
Okay.
Shout out to her because I just tell people she's my nutritionist. She has helped me so much. Anytime I had a question, she would answer. I actually had really big hardships because I have IBS, and I was also diagnosed with SIBO, which I can't really give you the whole rundown on SIBO. I don't.
Oh, what's the IBS? What is that?
Irritable bowel syndrome. It can literally happen at any time, any place.
Wait, what I'm saying? What is that?
A horrible stomach ache.
Oh.
Like, mine is really like triggered on foods like dairy or hot, spicy. Like, I can't eat something too spicy. I'm not lactose, but certain dairies will, like ice cream will mess me up, but I can eat sour cream and cheese all day. Yep. Going out of town, I always, you always want to try new foods and stuff like that. I can never get that luxury because I'm always worried, like, okay, if I eat this, is it going to, like, hurt my stomach or something? And then I ruin the trip for everybody else. But everybody gets so excited about losing so much weight, but honestly, there's a lot of, like, trials and tribulations to losing so much weight. I was very much so in pain a lot of days. My stomach was always hurting. Like it's like almost like your body is fighting for you to just say, fuck it. Yeah. But every day I just told myself, you just gotta restart, you gotta restart. But that's also why I say I hate to say it, but it helps when you have somebody. Cash, that's why I said I couldn't do it on him. I would be like, I'm done. He'd be like, no, you're not. You're not done. I know you can do this. I've seen you do this with lashes. I've seen you do this with Anaya. I've seen you do that. You can do this. Yeah. This ain't nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, so besides Cash, who else was someone?
My mom.
Yeah, I seen your mom be working out.
Yeah. My mom started her journey actually before I did.
Okay.
And I would actually say the birthday thing and my mom. My mom, when I saw my mom doing it, I'm like, girl, you 52 out here. I need to get up on here.
Okay.
My mom, there ain't nothing else to say. My mom, she's doing what she needs to do. I'm proud of her. Especially, she had just had another knee surgery. She's just now getting back in the gym. But it's actually kind of funny because it seems like now she wants me to be on her butt about it, but really, I don't even think she knows that I was looking up to her about it. One day she's just like, I'm losing this weight and I lost that weight and I'm going to the gym and I'm making meal preps. I'm like, I need to do what my mom is doing.
I see. So, last couple questions. Now, the first question is, did you have a personal trainer or you did everything on your own?
No, definitely a personal trainer.
Okay.
For form and for accountability.
So who's your personal trainer?
Sydney Thomas. She has definitely changed my life. I love her.
That's what's up. So how did working out impacted, like, your mental health and your own personal life?
Working out is very emotional, to be honest. Me and Sid have definitely had sessions where we maybe cried more than we worked out. I probably cry to her the most about when I'm ready to kind of throw in the towel, like real tear cry. She also probably gets most of my tears when it comes to, like you're saying, every day, any day things that come to the gym. Because, I mean, going to the gym is showing up for yourself, but also you're showing up for yourself, and it is an outlet for mental health, but you're also bringing those problems there. Yeah. I can be in the middle of like doing a hard rep, having a bad day about whatever it is, and just start crying during it. It ain't even that I'm like ready to talk about it or nothing. It's just more so like, this feels good, this feels right, it felt good. Just like a type of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I really admire that, because most people, you know, when they go through certain things in their life, they will, you know, they'll be stuck in that victim mentality. And for the fact that, you know, you still keep going, mm-hmm. I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
No, for sure. What's another question I want to ask? So, what makes you keep being consistent? Because, you know, you being a mom and you having a fiance. Like,
right now,
what keeps you going?
The results.
Oh, okay.
Because now I see stuff. Now things are changing. And honestly, it feels great. Yeah. You know, I've never in my life been the size I am, or the few curves that I do have right now, I've never had those, and it feels good. It does feel good.
I agree, because like I used to be big too. Mm-hmm. I don't have any pictures. Maybe I was a kid, but the biggest I ever been was 224. Okay. But I'm bringing all that up to say, when you get to that weight size, when you get to a certain weight size and certain clothes you wear, you can look in the mirror like you feeling good. Yeah. Nah, I definitely can relate
like
to
I
that.
told you, first thing I put on, I was like, I don't want to take it off. When I got ready to come here today, this was the first thing I put on, and I felt good.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
It's like a different type of confidence, and not like I know cocky stuff. Like for you, like I feel good.
Yeah. Because for me, like I was insecure about my thighs. Because like, shit, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be transparent. Like if I do not maintain my weight, I'd be like real thick.
Okay,
I'd be shaped like a woman. Yeah. I don't be wanting that.
You know, I feel you. Mine is my back. So
Okay.
For Sid to even post those last pictures of me that she did, like, that's a lot for me too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you earlier, like, I have a goal weight, but my back, I know that's gonna have to put me back to.
So what is your goal? Because how much, you don't mind me asking, how much you weigh right now?
205.
205. So what is your weight goal now?
My first goal is 200.
Oh, that's 5.
But it is not. It's not though, because the scale say 205. Okay. Not 200.
But I mean, shit, you probably, that ain't shit.
No, but it ain't, because when it ain't, it's like, it is, but it probably isn't going to be much of a difference when I actually get to 200. I'm probably still going to look like this.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, believe it or not, it will. Mm-hmm. It will.
But that's why I say, so after I don't want to change my goal weight till I get to my goal. I feel like
I got it.
It's important. Okay, so I've had other goals in the past.
Yeah.
I've learned also along the way, it's very important to have a big goal, but it's also important to have small goals, because you want to feel like you're doing something.
Right.
So 200 is actually my big goal. So that's why I wanted to just get to that first. But I know that 190 or even 180 will probably be a goal of mine in the future. Okay. But right now, just 200, just because I never thought I could do it. And I just want to see it say 200.
That's what's up. I'll definitely applaud you. I definitely applaud you.
Thank you.
So this is my couple of last questions. What's your advice for anyone that's starting to work out? Because, you know, like I said, there's people that I personally know that may be the same size or bigger. They having struggles of working out. They making excuses. And with you, you have your own business. Like I said, you being a mother and having a fiance. Like, what's your advice for someone to overcome the excuses?
Same with the lashes. Anything you want, like, it takes time and dedication. You have to literally show up for it to show up for you. Mm-hmm. It's going to be hard. It's going to be cumbersome. It's going to be tough. You're going to cry. You're going to have good days, bad days. But, like, what is all of that? What is an accomplishment without all of that?
Right.
It doesn't feel good when you get there without all of that.
I agree. And I believe your testimony can help others, especially because you say you have a daughter, right?
Yes.
So like her seeing that, you know, she gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she says, I mean, kids just be saying whatever, you know,
Yeah.
but she definitely notices for sure.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So this is my last question. You mentioned Cash, your fiance, a lot. So what I want to ask is, how do you balance self-love with loving someone else?
How do you battle self-love?
Not battle, balance.
Balance
Yeah.
self-love. It is tough. Coming up in December, we will have been together for 6 years. I want to say more so as of recently than any time that we have always been together. I think both of us are realizing that people still change, no matter how long you have been together.
Mm.
And I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just saying people change.
I get exactly what you mean.
Interests, and along the way you still meet new people, or you get new interests in things, or you start new ventures separately, and that changes your interests in things, or requires your time to be somewhere else. Like, sometimes you just have to set new boundaries with the same person that you've been dealing with this whole time.
Right.
And it might be like a shocker, it might cause friction, but it's something that's necessary. And you have to do that to like continue to still balance your self-love, I feel like.
Okay.
Because I feel just as a woman, we pour into our relationship very heavily. So yeah, worry about you and still worry about your relationship, because I'm not gonna tell nobody that, because I worry about my relationship all the time. But just if things need to change, you got to sit down and set new boundaries.
Right.
If things come about and it requires to set new boundaries, you got to do that. If you need to have a shift of something, you need to be open and communicative. Communication is the biggest thing.
I agree.
About anything, about how you're feeling, about how the day was. Sometimes you could think that something doesn't matter to your other person, and because you've been together. It could be something as simple as a kiss goodbye for the day, and you didn't think that they cared, but they cared.
Right.
No,
you definitely hit on the head. Conversation rules the nation for sure. And then too, like I keep saying the word admire, but I really do. I really admire the fact that you taking care of yourself and also making sure your partner is happy.
I try.
I mean, every relationship ain't fucking perfect, but I applaud you for that. Because most people, when they get into a relationship, they so get caught up in that person, they just lose themselves and all types of crazy shit.
Could have been me for sure.
Yeah.
Not even just saying it in a bad way, but definitely get where you're coming
No,
from.
because I experienced that in the past.
And I even say that too with the whole, because you asked before, like, how did you get to this weight? Like, honestly, that was probably happy weight.
Oh, yeah, that.
We ate out all the time. And again, I love cooking. Okay. So it ain't nothing to look up a TikTok recipe and get to cooking that and eating that and doing, and then you want the sweets, and then and then we smoking again, then we want snacks again. Like, especially we hadn't really met around COVID. There was nothing to do but be at home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Damn, yeah. But yeah, no, that's what's up though. But well, that's all the questions I have. I want to say thank you. Good luck on your journey. Keep being consistent. And I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Keep on doing your thing.
You keep doing yours too.
I appreciate that.